So I seem like I'm gonna have to take probably 10 videos to fix people's perception of what's really going on over there at Xbox. So I lined up some games that actually matter, some games that actually Xbox fans really care about. These are all Japanese games, and these were the games that a lot of Xbox fans thought were going to get announced at the E3 press conference. Now, Microsoft won, however, the fans wanted these games to come over, but they didn't, so that means they didn't win. As far as the Japanese games that they showed off Nier Automata, which was already on PS4 and PC prior. It got its success on PS4 and PC. It did not get its success because it got a year later port on the Xbox. Other than that, Kingdom Hearts 3, which still isn't out. And that's it. They just showed a trailer that the following day Square Enix also showed. Now, PlayStation got an exclusive trailer from Pirates of the Caribbean and a limited edition PS4 Pro, as well as the all-in-one pack where you get this Kingdom Hearts. Yes, this is live. You get Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5. That includes Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep was on the PSP, the PlayStation Portable. And then you get clearly the remaster of the Rechain of Memories, which was a Game Boy Advance game, but due to the fact of the hype of Kingdom Hearts back in the day, they remastered that whole game with the Kingdom Hearts engine, and they put it out on a PS2 only. So there are 4 games between this one collection right here, and then you have another 2 right here. So you have Kingdom Hearts 0.2, I believe, and then you got the Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, which was only released on the Nintendo 3DS, but they remastered it and put it on a PS4. They made sure it had 60 frames per second. All of these Kingdom Hearts have 60 frames per second. So you're caught up if you have 2.8, 1.5, and 2.5. You have 6 games playable. And then you have all the cutscenes from the DS games and the cell phone games. They're not playable because they were shitty, but you do have the cutscenes. So if you have these 2 games, you're caught up on the story. I don't think you need to be too smart to understand that if you play Part 3 and you have not played the 6 playable games that are only playable on the PS4, including the cutscenes in between, you are missing out on a lot. Now you get trophies for the cutscene portion of those particular games, as well as getting trophies for the playable games. So I don't know. I mean, I've looked on Amazon multiple times. It's always the PS4 trending as far as Kingdom Hearts is concerned. So for Phil Spencer to hype up Kingdom Hearts 3 again going to Xbox, which we already knew, that's awesome. But when the game comes out, will anybody on Xbox that primarily only plays on Xbox and has always been an Xbox gamer, will they actually understand the story? Will they be hyped enough for the 3rd installment, even though they didn't play the other installments on the Xbox? Will that drive them to buy the 3rd installment? I guess we're going to see. However, all the statistics, all the facts that I've presented point to no. The game is not going to do very well on Xbox. But these were the games that the Xbox fan base told Phil Spencer that they wanted, so they could get caught up on the story. Now, we had rumors that Persona 5 was going to go to Xbox. We see that didn't happen. We had rumors that the Yakuza series was going to go to Xbox. The rumor was the Yakuza series was going to go to Xbox. There was no mention of it going to PC in the rumors. However, after it got announced for PC, Xbox fans were still looking for an Xbox announcement. Although you should understand that the series of Yakuza is only popular because of PlayStation. Xbox had no involvement in the popularity of the game. The PC community had no involvement in the popularity of the game. The game is popular solely because it has been a PlayStation exclusive. They have now upgraded the status of this game. It is now confirmed, and a lot of people have the box art from, I believe, Yakuza 0 and Kiwami. It is confirmed a PS4 console exclusive game. They have that logo, and then there's logos that are on the Yakuza box that still say only on PlayStation. As you know, other titles have had that that special logo. King of Fighters 14 is one of those titles, another Japanese title. As you can see, this game has only been released on PS4 and the PC. It has crossplay between those two platforms. J-Star Victory Versus Jump. I think it's called Jump Force, right? Jump Force is the successor of J-Star Victory Versus. J-Star Victory Versus has a shitload of characters. All of the characters that you saw in the trailer for Jump Force, they're available in this game, plus some. I will be doing a good review of this game so more people can understand what this is all about. But they did not get the previous installment. Clearly it's hard because of all the copyright for all the different animes, some that are still being shown, some that are not. It would clearly be a struggle. It was a struggle to get the game localized. But yes, the game is only available on PS4, PS3, and PS Vita in the United States. With that being said, you know, there's those games. And then we go to the cream of the crop, Nioh. Now, Nioh 2, the developer, it is up to the developer. This is not me. The developer has not talked about the PC version. The developer has not hyped the PC version up. The developer has confirmed that it's going to be full customizable characters. You'll be able to make male or female. They're going to come back with the demo / beta, early access, so people can get the feel of the game. They clearly announced that already for PlayStation, but they have not talked about Nioh 2 for PC. Last time I saw Nioh 2 on Steam, it was still sold for $50. A lot of people liked the game on PC, but a lot of people didn't actually go out and buy it the first day, week, or the first month that it came out. There are many of them that still have not brought it, that do not like me at all. But with that being said, as you can see, that's a good amount of games. And then you got the newest Phantasy Star. This was the Phantasy Star before they remastered the one that first only came out to the 360 and eventually got ported to the PS3, but now is only on the PS4, and that's the remaster. The one I just talked about is confusing, and that one has the PC settings where you can do like 4K 60 and all of this other crap. I'm going to be buying it so I can do a thorough review, because clearly you're listening to me, you won't believe me, although Digital Foundry has the full review and they were very hyped to see that they were PC settings in a game for the very first time on consoles. But this one is very good, 60 frames per second, 1080p. This one is not going to Xbox. Xbox fans were kind of insulted that they didn't get this one, even though they got one last gen, and the one last gen was not favorable. This one, it wasn't either, but they did expect to get this. These are amongst some of the Japanese games that the fan base of Xbox wanted Phil Spencer to deliver. He did not deliver on any of these games. With that being said, how can you win E3 when you ignored your fan base and you failed to bring these games? Let's say you think I'm just spewing bullshit about Star Ocean or King of Fighters or J-Star Victory Versus. Let's just take those out, right? Well, you still have Persona 5. You have all the Kingdom Hearts series, right? That's been released only on PlayStation. And right now, you got these two, which are very important before 3 come out. Won't be able to play. The Yakuza series, which was a heavy rumor, even spread about by Iron Wolf himself, failed to bring that over. Nioh. Now, when Nioh went to PC, Xbox fans were kind of furious. They wanted the game that much more on their platform. Never got it. Part 2 is only being celebrated on the PS4 right now. I'm pretty sure if it doesn't go to PC at the same exact time, it'll go to PC eventually like the first one. But the game, once again, it sold 1 million in 2 weeks when it was exclusive to PS4. It didn't do even that it didn't even sell 1 million in 2 weeks on PC. Actually, nobody knows what it sold on PC. But we do have confirmation at that time when it was exclusive. 2 weeks, sold 1 million. So exclusives are supported over here, and I think the developer clearly understands that. So he might try to market the game as exclusive, although it, in the larger scale, it won't be exclusive. But developers understand that when they market a game as exclusive, it is one of their best chances to get a bulk in sales, especially when they market it as a console exclusive. We saw that many times. But yeah, I don't think Phil Spencer did a good job as far as the Japanese side of things. You're showing off European, American, third-party multi-platform titles. That didn't really do anything for me because those games are available on PS4. Halo, Forza, and Gears were the highlights, but we saw that many years. I don't think they did very good outside of the studios that they brought. You got the studio that made We Happy Few, which is still available on PlayStation Store for pre-order. The Ninja Theory that made Hellblade, once again, got its success from PlayStation gamers, not because it was also on PC. It sold the most on consoles, the PS4. And then it eventually came to Xbox, which was kind of weird. We still don't know what the sales are for the Xbox version of that title. Undead Labs, the people that made the failure known as State of Decay 2, they brought them for some reason. And then there's 2 other developers in there, or 2 other studios in there that they brought. And I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, they brought the studios, but, you know, outside of the other 3, you know, the people that made We Happy Few, they're still making that. The game hasn't came out yet, but the game's not exclusive either. And then I'm just wondering, like, they brought 5 people. They closed multiple studios before they brought these new studios. They were on a killing streak, as you would say, for studios that they supposedly own and have faith in. But they killed those studios. They really didn't have a good excuse for it. They were making some good games, like the Fable game that was in beta. It was in like a open beta when they closed it down. And then the people that did Project Spark, you know, which was pretty interesting. It was different for Xbox. I think they could have kept that, but I don't know. They closed that down. And then they canceled, Scalebound. That was a big cancel right there. Don't know why they did that one. That game actually looked pretty interesting. But they're going to need more to redeem themselves. Their E3, I believe it was plain. It was more of the same. I was not excited about anything. The only thing that shocked me was the fact that they announced that they brought Ninja Theory. Now, if Ninja Theory can make another hit similar to Hellblade and it's exclusive only to the Xbox One, which would bring more people to buy that console, that would be great. But as it stands right now, them continuously bringing all their games to PC or even mobile, and then making that exclusive Gears of War Tactics only for PC, the Gears of War Tactics game will not be on Xbox. It will only be on PC. I think that is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I mean, even the RTS game Halo Wars, that was on PC, but it started on Xbox 360. Part 2 was on Xbox One and PC. Why not put Gears of War Tactics on Xbox? Yes, it probably won't do good, but Gears of War is supposed to be popular among the whole world, specifically because it started on Xbox. It didn't get its start on PC, but, you know, this is Microsoft. This is what they're doing. This is why people don't really feel the need to have to buy a $500 Xbox One X when they seem to just invest in a PC and pirate their games.